I stream daily, almost daily on twitch.tv/canister_mtg, so be sure to visit that if you would like to catch some of my live content.
Azusa comes back as the 61st card. Played her yesterday at my FNM too. Kinda hated it. Kinda hated her. By playing her, I remembered why exactly I disliked Azusa, and that was because she was the 9th or even 10th if you play 2 copies. Dead End card. Which felt like too much. Charles Agentos. In that case, I use Explore. So like Azusa here doesn't really help in this hand. She just clogs it, which... Oh, we get out a phone out of my opponent. That's nice. Might get iced and can't play the ring next turn anyways, but... But yeah, Azusa, a dead end card. Explore here helps to draw towards town, like it draws the one ring. Like if you already have 2 dead end Bram cards, then this is much better than this. That was my issue. If Azusa is your only ramp card, or if Explorer is your only ramp card, then indeed she's better in a land heavy hand. I played the Onion Ring. Do you have a second phone of negation? No. Nice. Game 1, we're gonna make constructs with this Saga, likely. Game 1 Saga is actually pretty decent against Rhinos. It's game 2 and 3 where it suffers so much that it's only reasonable to board it out. Oh yeah, missing on turn 3 Rhinos with the ring in play. No Tidebinder either. I think it's over for my opponent. Doesn't seem like I'm getting Blood Moon either. How popular is it to play Blood Moon main deck for Rhinos? Like I always feel like that should happen some portion of the time to me, but it never does. And like I always feel like they play some moons, but they don't really. Probably gonna keep the Boseiju in hand, not much benefit to playing it out. But yeah, if I win game 1 against Rhinos, I feel favored to win the match. I mean, I guess no shit, I guess, but I think if I lose game 1 against Rhinos, I feel really not favored. I guess Moon main deck isn't really all that common. I make Constructo. If I win, then I win. Well, yeah, exactly, Bobsha. I wonder how often you should use the ring with in your upkeep. Against 3 mana, Tishana, Tidebinder, then like you take 1 more damage if they let you resolve that, but you take... Well, I guess you still take the... Yeah, no, does makes no sense. It's still, the trigger is still on the stack already. So... Don't have any Titans, so I'll make constructs. But Tofu is intercepting my screen. Search your library for an artifacto. I search for Amuleti. I could bounce back the Saga, but I don't think it makes any sense. I play Azusa. Do I recommend the Polish mountains as a hike? Think so, yeah. I mean, I haven't been to like many mountains worldwide, so I don't really know how they compare, in all honesty. But like, I enjoyed Tatria. PD Bench, thank you very much for the raid. I think I played my cards in a way where could have gotten stopped by Dead Gone, and I wouldn't Saga, but it doesn't seem like they Dead Gone my Azusa. Raid, FBI open up. Holy shit. I didn't do anything. It seems not beneficial to attack with a construct into a violent outburst because I will trade a construct for a rhino, otherwise construct is bigger. It also seems impossible to lose this game, so I guess maybe main deck Magus would do it, but honestly not even sure. I guess if I don't attack in main deck Magus, then like, so maybe I should have attacked because of that. Like main deck Magus probably not in their deck, but you know, who knows with those people nowadays. Even then, I still have the ring. I still have Otawara in my deck. Hey there, I'm buying into Amulet, but I don't have the money for the one ring. Any suggestion for what I can play instead? I would play 4 Explore and a second Cultivator Colossus, but begrudgingly. Holy shit. That was 4 rhinos. And they cast dead. They're casting dead on my Azusa. Damn, Azusa. I guess hasn't impacted this game. I make construct. I fetch Amulet of Vigor. I play Amulet of Vigor. I play Golgari Rot Farm. Yeah, that seems to make sense for no rings. Except for Bojuka Bog, the main.
He's a phenomenal control player.
I guess Frets in the side would make more sense
Magic
then.
podcast yesterday, classic canister.
Yeah, classic canister. Thank you for the sub, Gab. I appreciate it. 56 months. Dios mío. Holy guacamole. Always yield, save targets, deal free. Always yes, always yes, always yield. Yes, yes. Always yes again, yes. I'm not sure if there's a, like, rhyme or reason to how it works on Modo, and maybe there is a way for me to have it all, because sometimes it works, but I'm not sure what do I do differently when it does. Sometimes I am successfully... Okay, so I guess I just have to always yes for a, like, for a second time, and then it works. Interesting. I play Boseiju. Who? Endures. Always yes, I guess, as I deal the last point of damage to, just to make it clear. Alright, and then I sideboard literally the same way as always. Just bringing 10,000 cards and clenching that I'll be able to win. Holy shit. That is actually 61 cards. What do I do now? I guess I'll just... Oh, it's 61 because of Azusa. Yeah, I guess, sure. So it's always gonna be 61. Also, no magic is plus EV. Tell that to... Mythic Invitational 2020. Is it 20 or 19? I think 20. It was 2019? Wait, the MPL was in 2019? I guess it was. Shit. That is 4 years ago. That was pretty plus EV. If I might. This probably never beats my opponent, so I'll mulligan. This rarely beats my opponent, so I'll keep. Also, I just remember that I got a question from John Star and asked Kaneki anything, and I gave a shit answer. Fire spout thoughts, deep, very deep ones. Scam overall. Alright, let's respond again. I thought about Fire spout a bit more and realized that it's simply uncastable.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Happy New Year.
So you have 1, 5 because you play 4 turf. This and like those. I guess Vesuva is a red source. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, it's not that uncastable. But it requires me to switch to like 4 turfs. Do I count Dryad or no? Dryad like quarter of a source. Employ 4 turf. Yeah, I'm imagining 4 turf, bros. I know. Requires me to play 4 turfs. And even then it's iffy. I've stopped playing uncastables as a general rule and I'm happy. I've been happy with that decision. Firespot was played a ton 10 plus years ago. Bro, I used to play 3 Pyroclasms in my sideboard, but also times change. I think I should play Amulet of Vigor. It's a bit unclear because I might want to keep it in my hand. But if they force, then it's good, kinda. I guess I could have played Vesuva as a tapping, but I guess I could force the Greed too, and I'm actually happy like playing Greed into Explode the Rhinos. Would like an untapped land, but can't get one. Is free Rot Farm a requirement? No, it is not. It's pretty close. But like right now I have 2 Rot Farm, 2 Selesnya Sanctuary, 1 Turf. Valakut is red too, so you rarely need like Gruul Turf at all. So I don't feel like playing the second one. Selesnya Sanctuary, like you rarely need it too, but it's pretty close, like activating the lands or versus Dismember. I only have the 2 Dismember right now. I don't think I will ever want to play 3 Dismember. Again, it's just too hard to sideboard it in, and it's not good enough either. Oh, no rhinos. Nice. Did I add Azusa recently? I added Azusa for this Prelim, yeah. Let's play defense grind. They fawn. That's fine. I'll copy island, so I can play ring if I draw ring, and also if they play moon, I have explosives on free. If I want to. So smooth all attacking, yeah. Get that bread. Their hand does like... Ooh, that's a good draw. Their hand feels a little bit like some mooning is coming. Oh, that's nice.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Play defense grind now. And Vesuva the island again. Bros, like... Would you say that Rhinos is a consistent deck? Also, CQ, yeah, thank you very much for the sub. Would we say that Rhinos is a consistent deck? It... Pretty hard for me to like say how the matchup is in general. I cast explore, I guess. Having an island in play is still a bit valuable. What made me want to add in Azusa? It was the chatters that came into my chat every day and asked, Canister, how come you cut Azusa? So I said, fine, let's play one Prelim with Azusa to satisfy the needs of the crowds. Oh, I guess having a bounce land in hand, it's gonna be good. This to kill the blocking rhinos. Get T-West. Actually, no, I don't need to get a T-West. I'll just, like, they don't kill the Titan. Let's play around the moon the most by getting Otawara bounce land. So I guess I can get blue, so I can get... I guess it's even... Well, no, I want Otawara in my hand. Oh no, let's get Simic Grove Chamber. Kill Rhinos. Put back Otawara into my hands, so even if they Magus me, I have Otawara for Magus. If I need to. Otawara has been pretty cool. I'm not sure how, like, if it's been relevant much to the outcome of games, but it's nice to... It gives you the peace of mind if you know you have it in your deck. Unfortunately, I have to mulligan this. The hand banged. Last index 7 days ago, mono red prowess. Should I move to 5 game 1? Probably. Okay, happy to have mold. Let's keep this. Dragmod. Hand is good against Dragmod. Unless my opponent combos super quickly, I'll win. Or I guess they can also Boseiju my Saga, which would also be considered a combo in my eyes. So yeah, Hottest Lamia, I agree that Crumbling Vestige is good at being a land to draw. Black 1, fucking main deck Fulminator Mage bullshit crap again. Fuck. Next turn, I got a Soul Cauldron. And that's the game, I guess. Holy shit. Okay, legendary spells, but you know, no, fuck this. Alright, bro, it won. How, like, long does it take to cast your fucking I win the game card? Can't ever beat you card. Shouldn't take too long, but turns out it does. I hope those Fulminator slash Moon main deck Andes will only get Pearl versus Rhinos, yeah. For the rest of their times, like Punishment of Sisyphus, where they have to play both Magus and 3 main deck Fulminators and play against Rhinos forever. I will say I'm really enjoying the Amulet content and the theory stuff that gets discussed here. All my friends are nerds who don't know what Amulet does properly. Yeah, I enjoy that too. I like Magic much more when I get into playing something like deeply like that. So let's try getting 2 Ring and 2 Grazer and registering 62. Maybe cutting 1 Saga too, so like I'm tiny bit less likely to get blown the heck out of by Force of Vigor. Which I think this sideboard plan goes against what I have put in my sideboard guide. But I am still experimenting. And I think Grazer was fine against Yawgmoth when they played Strangleroot guys, but they just don't nowadays. Slightly dislike 2 rings and no fountain. Might be like a bit hard to... Like, might be possible to die to ring at sometimes. Maybe it's 62 with fountain then. I don't know. Fountain kinda seems to be playing a different battle than main deck Fulminator Mage. This hand would need to copy green from my opponent. But then I don't copy Saga, so this stinks. I think I'll just move. This looks much better. I will expose myself to Force of Vigor though. I think I'll put back Boseiju. Like there is a like maybe I'm supposed to not play it into Force of Vigor. I don't think that ever makes... It's just so hard to not get blown by Force of Vigor by holding your amulet. I think I'll just dodge it. It's mostly my plan against like... Again, like Yawgmoth is like 2 Force of Vigor. Upkeep stop. We lost. Holy shit. Could kill the Dork. Also pitched halfling. That's 4 cards. I think the game is gonna go for a longer time. I'd prefer to dismember a Yawgmoth. Maybe it's not that hard to... Like, maybe I do get blown out less. No, I don't know, pretty hard for me to like strip results oriented from actual thinking here. Of course, results oriented I get fucked by this Force of Vigor. Any other situation I am happy to have played it. Fulminator Mage, let's go. Okay, the Thran Physician. So you can draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Had I killed the Dork, then they would have only played the Yawgmoth on the next turn. It would be also better for casting my Dryad, which like now is terrible. Oh yeah, but I guess if they sack their mana, they don't have mana, so it makes sense to dismember it. I guess I'm really bad against Agatha's Soul Cauldron. I let my opponent untap, I probably, like, the odds of death are pretty high though. I'm not sure if this was played right by me. I got lucky to draw the bounce land to make the Dryad ramp relevant, but also I don't know. I did have a Dryad in my opening hand, right? So I could have staggered the Force of Vigor by going turn 1 Gardens, Amulet, then turn 2 bounce land, Dryad, Saga. Maybe that was right. Then I would have developed 3 targets they get rid of 2. I'm still blown, but I have the Dryad in play already, and like I can top deck lands, dismember maybe either Dork or Yawgmoth. And I think that would have been better. So I probably should have, I don't know, waited a tiny bit. Alright, dismember did nothing. Charles on 0. Okay. Charles away, my friend. Wouldn't have played a Titan yet either because I wouldn't have had the 6 mana. Main deck Fulminator Mage. Holy shit. Since I had 2 Yawgmoths, also dismembering the Yawgmoth didn't do anything. Cording. Too early in the morning for chatters. Yeah, lots of the the chatters are not so active in the morning. That is something I have noticed. They're all still asleep. So there are 2 approaches to fighting Force of Vigor. I guess like cutting an extra Saga is also an option. But Yawgmoth it's a 2 Force of Vigor deck. I think they like universally play 2.1 and 99. Yeah, okay. Like blowout issue with mostly when you draw two Sagas or a Saga and an Amulet, which I did here. Otherwise, mostly fine tanking it. Just really good at answering those starts.
Control player.
Gardens you can choose not to copy if you're
player.
afraid of it, if it would blow you out. So you always have that option, or you can time it better, or have your Gardens in play to like play your mana. Maybe need to sit down with Zerg someday and play the matchup a bunch, because I feel I played a little bit too little of that. Scales. Let's go. Mulligan. Holy shit. Azusa being terrible here. I'll be one card deeper into my deck and maybe could keep this with a bounce land. I probably would, I guess. Would be pretty bad, but with Azusa it's absolutely unkeepable. Put back 2 explorers, I guess. Keep this slow hand. Maybe I should keep an explorer over Dryad. But I think... that's actually interesting. Maybe explorer is actually more power than Dryad and gives me a chance to turn 3 ring, which is also better. Holy shit. Amulet. Okay, Shadow Spear. Okay. I got scared. Yeah, I guess maybe I should have kept an explorer. Like I would play turn 3 ring, that's much better than turn 3 ring, turn 3 Dryad, turn 4 ring, but well, it's probably gonna be good enough unless I die next turn, but this doesn't seem like a draw that kills me next turn. Valakut, good draw. Play Gardens, Dryados, Valakutos. Turn 1 Saga might kill you. I'll be surprised. Needle. The onion ring, that's annoying. Welding jar, welding jar. Holy shit, I'll never get rid of that needle. I play Fog. Can shoot twice with Growth Chamber. Next turn. I mean, I guess like the automaton is a problem. If it grows further and they probably have more spells. Harden Scales. Holy macaroni, I guess we get to remove a jar. A calm jar. Can draw a Titan. Map. Good Valakut. I guess this has word too, so I can go map, copy map. I'll probably die to Ravager next turn. Can also map for Boseiju. That doesn't seem to accomplish much. Ale ci śmierdzi z pyska to fulek. Added Dicing and Onion by Chef Jean-Pierre. Onion. Could also just transmute for Titan. Probably that's the best. Better than getting Valakut. So I'll just hope I won't die to this. Learn your FHQ Otawara is very good. Maybe fetch that. Doesn't do anything here. You don't have the mana, it has ward. Bounce Needle, use ring, draw cards. Well, I draw 1 card. That sounds not good. No, opponent DOT, draw 1 and draw 2. That seems worse than everything the pact. Prefer to have my lands in play here. But yeah, Ravager I'll die to, I think nothing else. There is maybe some minimal reason to believe that the Ravager is there, but I think opponent would have played it last turn. Wasn't it lethal either with 1 scales, 2 jars? Go Ravager. Kill. Green mana. Hardened scales. Holy shit. 0. Holy shit. 10-10. Might need to charm block if they have another artifact. Holy shit. I dislike that. Exactly 14. This is so sad. I think I need to draw Otawara or Boseiju now. 6. 9. 5 goes through. I think an Amulet would be also good enough to draw, because I'd go Amulet. Copy? No, I don't have enough mana. Wouldn't have had enough mana. I only have 8 mana, so a Titan gets Boseiju, but the ward on the automaton actually gets me. Tofu, no kurwa paskuda zrobisz. Get Boseiju Shadow Spear. They have the jars, so we actually can't. I mean, I can try and see if they're gonna welding jar it, I guess, but whatever. Cursed Totem is great against their creature, and Engineered Explosives is great against exploding. Dismember, I think, is crap. Fountain maybe is like not bad. Why is Dismember bad? It doesn't match up against their creatures. They grow past 5/5 and they pay life anyways, and the only purpose of their creatures is to deal damage, so. Scales, I just said 1 explore for 1. What? No, that's scam. Scales. 1 explore for 1 Cursed Totem. I think the EE is also good because they bring Dumping Sphere sometimes. I should put that in. Alright, I'll update this later today. So Dismember is a weak removal spell that doesn't match up well against their creatures that I don't need to kill, so that's why I think it's bad. Keep Colossus in most matchups. Not sure it would be useful versus Scales here. It's useful, it's like a combo kill card that's useful. It's got the Explores and it's gonna be at 63 cards. Maybe I can like trim a ring if they have Manic Needle. Yeah, let's trim rings, I guess. Don't want to draw 2 rings against Needle ever. Well, it's a fog, but it's a bad one. Great hands. If you find the guide and the FAQ useful, then consider subscribing. It would be of great help for my channel. And it's a great way to show support. Claimed? No. No, just pass. Wow. Also, I've had Scales players board in Stonebrain against me. I'm not boarding out my Colossus. Dismember? Okay, bro. Great card. Azusa being slightly relevant here. An Explore would be better though. Explore would be much better. Might. Good draw. Yeah, I should have played Dragon Fountain first if they have Force of Vigor, but they don't. I'd at least put it out with say deck with lots of dress down and moons. Yeah, here you could do that. But like only if they have both of those, and even then I started to like since greed, I think you can just ignore the dress down issue with Colossus. Against and against blue decks, like specifically, I have a reason to keep the Colossus in too, which is subtlety. I want to be casting a creature more often than I am impacting, so it does that. They have this member. I'll have Explore over Azusa. I guess Scam, if I just keep it, I have more top decks too. More monsters to top decks, I don't see a reason to cut it. Like, no, and like if they have moons, I still need to get rid of the moon to combo, so I think moon is no argument for cutting Colossus. Did someone mention a sideboard guide? Yes. You can maybe copy Saga if they play Saga, so I'll put back Otawara. Holy shit, that's Zabaz the Glimmer Wasp. Second Grazer is a really bad draw. Unless I draw a bounce land next turn. They played a Saga, that's nice. Holy shit, that's a Zabaz the Glimmer Wasp. Holy shit, that's a Shadow Shit Spear. Should I block now? I don't know. Probably not. Bounce land, shit. Alright, Cursed Totem, copy Saga. I guess we have time to draw the bounce land, because I'll have Amulet from their Saga. From my Vesuva Saga. I can't might with Cursed Totem. Probably they're gonna make construct. I can make a construct too. What sound does Zabaz make? Holy shit, I am stressed that I will not draw a bounce land and I'll die. What sound does Dryad make? I don't know. The boss was easier. In this matchup they should play Nature's Claim. Apparently they don't have Patchwork either, which is good versus Totem. They had Patchwork game 1. Or do you mean that they don't have it in their hand? They play Might in their deck for sure, but still. So, I'm not sure what you're saying. But you're right. They fetch Needle and name Mycosynth Gardens. I'm fine with that. If I draw a bounce land, I still cast a Titan. Holy shit, it's a Hungerback Walker. Holy guacamole. And equip the construct, interestingly, which lets me block the Zabaz. Let's block at this point. Let's trample anyways. Won't block more than 3 damage with the Grazer. Bounce land, finally. Finally. Fucking finally, bros. Holy shit, I can't copy my Amulet. What am I gonna do now? Can I post-combat Colossus? How do I do it? I have 7 mana. Make 6. Keep a land floating, untapped. Play Titan, Haste Titan, bounce the bounce land back to my hand. Attack, I fetch 2 bounce lands, bounce back Boseiju, and no, I probably get Valakut and bounce land. Then I gonna bounce back Boseiju. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Then I play Colossus with Valakut in play. 1, 2, 3 lands in hand. Titan attacked. No Valakut triggers from the Titan attack. And then I have Boseiju in my hand still. And there's a Cursed Totem in play, and I probably kill them. Maybe if I don't, I sweep their board. Can I bounce the Boseiju and destroy the needle pre-combat? Maybe, but not anymore. Then they have an untapped mana. I don't want to think through the implications of this member. Chat, when you play Magic the Gathering competitively, is the goal to take the best line or take a line that's good enough? Was hasting with Valakut plus Stronghold to pow in combat an option? I think I miscounted my mana, by the way. Because I don't play the post-combat Colossus, which I thought I do. Okay, so no, I can, but I guess I don't get Valakut. I'll get Boseiju, get 2 bounce lands. No, that doesn't work. With Grazer you can. No. Co jest kurwa z tym mikrofonem?
He's a phenomenal control player.
Can he dab?
Somehow my math told me that I'll play post-combat Colossus with my line, but then suddenly 2 mana disappeared, so I don't know where it went. So I should have hasted with Valakut, that will be fine too. Then I get Valakut Triggeros. Then I kill probably with the Valakut Triggeros. Alright, so I guess we're gonna fix that by bouncing Boseiju, attacking with the Titan, getting a Valakut Boseiju, kill the construct, have Boseiju ×2. Need to pay for pact with this member too, so this is gonna be fine, yeah. Actually, no. I don't have the Valakut shots. I have 1 Valakut shot. I think nothing really matters here anyways, but maybe I'll just get Bounce Land Fountain. Otawara Bounce Land. If I bounce the construct or bounce the Saga. Probably bounce the Saga is gonna be like the best. I have the least mana. I know about double green. This seems good. Yeah, I'll shoot the construct. I don't need to shoot the Saga, I think. Like, what they're gonna do to me? Just bounce Garrison. I'll probably be fine. You can needle Boseiju, which... But then it's like Boseijuing the Saga anyways. If they make construct that has no meaning, if they get anything else, I can Boseiju that if needed. So it seems not to have much upside to have not tapped Garden to play Grazer with it and have both bounce on the board untapped. Well, then you end up in the same scenario. Because you still channel both Boseijus and I can channel both Boseijus, so it's the same. Because I spend the mana from the Boseiju, I actually made with one more mana, which I didn't need, so I guess it didn't matter, but I actually made one more mana with my play. Because I spent the Boseiju mana before it was bounced in combat. How do you win if activated abilities of Primeval Titan cannot be activated? With the triggered ones. Holy shit, that's Zabaz the Glimmer Wasp. Holy guacamole. 7/7? Oh no. Natural state my Dryad. Oh no. State. Makes sense to play state. Overclaim, I guess. Good thing you bounce Garrison. This is a green source too, chat. It actually doesn't really matter, but feels like I'm like way. But also Colossus is gonna just be useful this game. Feels like I'm way like over complicating this game for myself in some ways with that like last turn. They did have natural side. They either drew it or they had it. Interestingly. Can Boseiju the needle now, pay for pact, copy amulet, attack, get 2 bounce lands, play Mr. Beast with 3+ lands double amulet. It's not even better than hitting the construct and attacking with Titan unaffected. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Seems better to hit the construct. It's because you were looking for the best line, not the one good enough. I was looking for the one that was good enough, but I confused it. So they have the safekeeping, which it's good to make them spend it. So now we have to do some minimal thinking. I also have 5 minutes, so I guess let's just not think. Clicking buttons should be good enough. Bam bam, tiki tiki bam bam, bam bam, tiki tiri bam bam. Do I really need double amuleti? No, no. One, two, three, four, five. That's my turf. I can't really top deck anything. Alright, let's just not time out. Like, I'm gonna time out if I bullshit around too much. Oh, yeah. Bam, bam. Holy shit. Holy shit, they drew in Archbound Ravager. How was Legacy yesterday, Canister? Terrible. I will not play prelims anymore because I get trounced. People play non-blue decks and them. Alright, this was like the cleanest game I have ever played. Azusa being once again terrible. It might be like the 61st card that stays in the way of a bounce land being in this hand, which would make this hand absolutely keepable. I think last time I played against Boy Triton it was scam. What do I keep? And just top deck a bounce land. Might be stupid, but hello kurwa. He's in front of the keyboard. How did he type skip song? It's a bot doing that. It's fairly convenient. I used to do it manually. Also, I have to say that this one-lander panned out pretty well. Hi Kari, may I ask how convinced you are that this is the best build of Amulet? All the top players seem to have their own flavor. Well, all the top players seem to be wrong. But also they are 3 cards different, so it doesn't really matter all that much. All the top players wouldn't have kept this hand, see, and they would just struggle. Is that greased? No? Would you want to discuss it with Amulet Go, Marcus MPV, and Rutilio, 3 experienced
He's a
Amulet
phenomenal
players?
control player.
No? Why would I? What do I want? Like, what do I have? Who's that? What do I discuss with them? Maniac Fulminator. No, I meant that I don't know those guys. Like, I understand that they're experienced Amulet players, but also, if they want any advice, they can come to my stream and ask. I'll answer. Nice Fulminator, hope you get run over by rhinos. That sounds like a actual threat, so kinda scary. He plays a Manic Fulminator, just a heads up. Oh shit. Holy shit. That's true. Why only one endurance in the sideboard? I touched on it in my FAQ. But also, like, the question is just leading and entirely wrong in its premise, so I don't feel like answering it. Ała, kurwa, to fulku. Tu diable mały. It's got Azusa for dying to Yawgmoth pings and sucking. I'm like... I don't need Azusa in my life. Let's try to go -2 Saga on that draw. Is that too extreme? Mayhaps. Actually, let's keep Azusa over a Grazer, maybe. Do I wet my toothbrush before and after putting on toothpaste? Yes. Seems Tofu got more aggressive in the new year. He is a little bit aggressive, yeah. Like, not super aggressive, but he just punched Bojuka for no reason in front of my mic. Bojuka was just sitting here and she was like... This could technically be a keep, but doesn't really even make a Titan with the bounce land all that well. Weak to Thoughtseize. Azusa worse than Explore in this hand, I think. Go map, turn to Sanctuary. Not small. This one is fine. Put back. Sunhome. Holy shit. Is Blood Moon good versus Yawgmoth? Some people sideboard Blood Moon against Yawgmoth. It's pretty good. Alright, I have so many lands in my deck, I'll draw some. Let's go for the high upside of Grazer into Dryad into Ring with like extra land drops being made. Weak versus Thoughtseize, I guess. Good versus Might. Well, not quite, I guess. Ring is bad versus Might. And I draw fucking Azusa. Yeah, pierdole, she's so bad. This card is so bad. It's such a like high variance. Like, I'm sorry, Azusa, you're a cute lady, but the card is so bad. It's incredible. It's such a high variance card, which is like only good in your best hands. Anyways, it's terrible to build this way. But just being a dead end draw here, I need to... I need to shit talk Azusa and the FAQ properly now. Wow, Exile Vigor. That's fine. What's that gonna be? Cauldron? Okay. Cauldron. Let's draw. Sure, let's play it. This hand is playing out reasonably well for a 5 against like hate. Holy shit. Chippy chippy chapa chapa. Should win now. We tanked this Force of Vigor pretty well, so I think cutting down 2 Sagas is probably good to do versus Yawgmoth. Because you just need not to, like, if you have multiple Sagas, you will more often have hands that are forced out to play the Saga. If you just have a few, then you can play around Force of Vigor by staggering your development a little bit much easier. But Azusa almost killed me here. Alright, 3-1, the Prelim lost to main deck Fulminator Mage out of the out of the first Yawgmoth deck.